Hello guys, how is everyone doing? I hope you're all well. First off, don't mind my voice because guys, the sunny Gold Coast has rained I think only twice this week, and it just affected me out of nowhere, out of the blue. So I'm just surviving on hot water, honey, lemon, and all those homemade medicinal stuff, and hopefully I get my voice back. Other than that, I hope you're all good. I hope you're enjoying your days, you're living your life, and everything is going on well, right? And also, first off, before I begin this episode, I just want to mention something like, you know how nowadays everyone is saying something, right? Everyone is saying, don't do this. Everyone is saying, don't date this one. If a guy does this and that, he's not your guy. Like, everyone has opinions. We're living in an era where everyone has an opinion, and it's okay, right? Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone is entitled to sharing their thoughts and all that stuff. But it's up to you to filter what you need to filter, listen to what you need to listen, and take what you need to take and all that. So for me as well, while doing this podcast, that's one thing that was in my mind a lot. That everyone is saying something, but for me and my episodes and my podcast, whatever, I don't mean to impose my thoughts and opinion on anyone. And I also stand to be corrected. I stand to someone disagreeing with my opinions, right? Because you're all entitled to believe what you need to believe and all that, and I respect your choices. I respect your opinions. I respect how you choose to lead your life. I respect your thoughts, your views, and everything, okay? So I just wanted to mention that. It's something that was in my mind. I don't know why, but yeah. Okay? So anyway, let's dive into today's episode. On today, I'm just gonna be talking about the comparison trap. How most of us, some of us, have lost their identity, have lost their stand, their ground, and they've lost who they are, basically trying to be someone else, comparing their lives to people out there, comparing their lives to this celebrity, this influencer, this family member, this friend, and all that stuff. One thing that has never sat right by me is how you find people obsessively intertwining their lives with those of others by either comparing, trying to live to some set standards, even if it means like they'll struggle or live beyond their means. Some are even copying and competing with others until you find they lose their own authenticity. Guys, English. Anyway, they lose their authenticity, their identity, their values, their morals, and even their beliefs, right? Because they're trying to live their lives using somebody else's map instead of theirs. Identity crisis is real, guys, and it can be as a result of so many things, to be honest. Others can be imposed, like the pressure and all that stuff. But identity crisis can also begin with things that we've gone through. Like, for example, some people grew up in being compared to either their neighbor's child or the child of this and that, and even their own family members. Words like, why aren't you performing well like so and so? That's a direct dialect, guys. Ngania na ngania. Excuse my Kikuyu English, but you know what I mean. Like, why don't you look like this and this? Why don't you operate like this and this? And as a result of that, you become this person who doesn't, you live for others, you live for others, you live to do things like others. You don't even trust your own self because of how you grew up, right? And as I've said, others, it's because of pressure. You're seeing everyone on your timeline flourishing and living life, and you feel left out, and so you try to keep up, right? Guys, we're all unique in our own ways. We all have something special within us. We are all blessed differently, and you have to believe that and live like it. Because we live in this era where we measure how well we're doing by comparing maybe our friends' lives or the people on the gram, Facebook, or wherever they've got going on. Like, for example, let's say relationships, for example. If your man doesn't measure up to maybe what you saw someone else's partner do to them, then you deem them not enough, or you decide to maybe go look for that treatment outside of your relationship. My friends, the grass is greener where you water it, okay? I personally don't have an issue with like someone having like standards, boundaries, icks, turn-offs and all that, because you need to have them anyway to be able to know what's for you. But I just feel some type of way when I see people literally doing the most to be like in competition, to be like so and so, to live like this one, to do things like the way this person is doing, trying to measure up your life like someone else. Comparison is a thief of joy for sure, because you're busy trying other people's food that yours gets cold. You know that saying, right? And most times we don't even realize how blessed we are, how much we have, because we are busy wanting what the other person has. When we compare like our achievements, possessions, or circumstances to those of others, it often leads to this feeling of inadequacy or dissatisfaction, because you feel like you don't level up to where they are. But how sure are you that the person you're busy using as your blueprint for how you lead your life doesn't have their own issues or gaps in their lives going on? You know, if only we'll just learn to appreciate and just be content with what we have currently as we work towards that which we so desire, right? Remember, you run your own race in this life. And just like the popcorns, they're all in the same bag, but they pop at different times, right? So we are all in this life together, but some of us will get there before us, and that's okay. That's life. You don't have to all be number ones. That's why there's a number one, number two, number three, number four in a race, right? And sometimes there's even two number ones, two number twos. That's life, guys. And I don't know for sure that nowadays things like social media influence, it impacts us a lot by influencing maybe our perceptions, our expectations, and so on and so on. And social media can enhance and complicate even our relationships. It can affect that through aspects like maybe public displays of affection and the pressure to curate an idealized image. Like, you're seeing other people, welcome to our channel, guys. The man is buying him flowers every day and stuff, and your man maybe can't afford that every day, but he can afford it weekly. He can afford it 2 weeks or something. Your life doesn't have to be like the other person's life, you know. And maybe even you don't like flowers. You like maybe acts of service. Take pride in that. You don't have to have flowers every day so that you can measure up to someone. Maybe you like services. You like maybe quality time. You like other stuff, you know. Don't lose your identity trying to measure up to other people's lives, guys. And if you feel like this is something that happens to you often, like comparing yourself, measuring yourself and where you are in life through other people, you can always log off social media for some time. Like, find some grounding, be present in your actual real life, learn to accept your reality and embrace it. Remember, you also have a choice to also filter out what doesn't serve you. Like, for example, if there's some accounts you follow and they make you feel some type of way, or they make you question your reality, hey, unfollow them, right? Because the thing is, we don't have the ability to control what happens around us. You don't have the ability to control what other people post or what other people choose to display, right? But you can control what gets to you. You can control what you ingest. So Do yourself a favor and do it. I promise you, you're not missing out. Sometimes out of sight, out of mind, For me, long time ago, I used to think like maybe having this one was following every celebrity, everyone was tea, but not anymore. I always filter my socials all the time. If there's someone I follow and I no longer maybe relate to them or get impacted in any way, I unfollow them. So filter out your socials, guys. If you feel like they get to you to a point of comparison and feeling less efficient, that's worse, guys. Just unfollow them, mute them, whatever you have to do to save your own self, okay? Your journey is beautiful as it is. You are your own map. You are on your own map, and it's never gonna look like someone else's. So do your thing to anyone. There's something called also instant gratification. It's the need to fulfill, to accomplish this and this immediately, and unfortunately that's the era we're living in. If it's riches, I want them tomorrow. Give me my money. I want to get them the easiest way. You see this influencer maybe traveling weekly, changing cars, living la vida loca and all that stuff, but some or most don't show you even behind the scenes of maybe how they get to afford that lifestyle. People are doing crazy things out there, guys. Okay, but my point is not that, because some are living genuinely they've worked hard, they've earned that, and good on them. Emulate maybe or get motivated, to work hard as well to achieve that. But my point is not that you shouldn't want to live that life. No, we all want to travel. We all want to live like a good life, chop the money on things that we want and all those dreams. But what I'm trying to say is, don't get to a point of feeling less or inadequate because so and so is living the life you'd rather live. Don't compare. Don't be in competition. Don't feel insufficient, okay? And this fast-paced nature of online interactions can lead to impatience and a focus on maybe immediate satisfaction, and sometimes even undermining the development of things like deeper and more meaningful connections and foundations. Embrace your journey. Embrace your process. Remember, you are enough. You are where you're supposed to be. And if you feel like you're not, work towards that which you want to fulfill and accomplish. If it's getting the body of your dreams, don't be sitting on that couch double tapping on other people's bodies and feel like maybe you can't achieve that. No, put in the work on your own pace. If your journey takes years, that's okay. If your journey takes months, that's okay, as long as you remain content and appreciative of your journey, okay? And in saying all this, I know there's good comparison. If maybe you use it as a motivation to get out of the comfort zone and keep going harder, that's good, okay? So guys, what I'm trying to say and remind you is, this is your journey. It's not anyone else's. And our journeys are never gonna be the same. So don't lose sleep over someone else's achievement, lifestyle, appearances, and whatnot. Love yourself. Love your own. We are all humans, and sometimes these feelings will always come, but you've got to learn to silence them and not let them overpower you to make you feel like you are behind in life, or things are not working for you, or life only happens for this and that. Like, I am not enough. Now, why don't I look like so and so, and all these internal voices that never serve us well. Why am I 30 years old and that 25-year-old has already been engaged? That 25-year-old is already bought a house, a car, all that stuff, This is your journey, guys, and your journey is gonna work on a different pace to someone else's, okay? Maybe the destination might be the same, but someone else maybe will get there within a month. Someone else will get there within a year. Someone else will get there in weeks. Maybe someone else's blessing will come within a day, and you see their life has changed within a day. And that's okay, guys. And remember to clap for others while they are winning and doing well, as you await your turn. There's that statement that says, like, if you see your friends, your neighbors, your family winning, God is in the neighborhood, right? So your turn is coming too. He's gonna visit you too. So celebrate them, guys. Don't be over there dying in jealousy and frowning. Why is it only them winning and not you? You've gotta trust your timing. So I hope that you don't let comparison steal your joy. I hope that you learn to love and embrace your journey. Embrace your speed and pace in life. Stop using other people's lives to benchmark yours. Yours is as beautiful as it is. With all the wins, with all the struggles, with all the flaws, with all the disappointments, with all the no's, with all the speed bumps and everything. That's your journey, okay? And it's not gonna look like someone else's. So embrace it wholly. When it's time, like when you're disappointed, yeah, go flow through the disappointment, feel it, let your emotions flow, but get up, don't stay there for long, just keep trusting that everything is gonna work for you. And what you have, someone else is wishing to have that, and maybe you are wishing to have what they have. You've seen, like, in movies, you find like rich families, but there's no this family love. There's no sitting on the dining table eating a meal together. And then there's another family where they're poor, but the love is sufficient. They look after each other, they have a meal together, the parents are present, they're never busy and stuff like that. So maybe you're there wishing you have the money, and this person who has money is wishing to have that family time. So life, guys, life, we're never gonna be satisfied, but you have to work and learn to be satisfied with what's on your plate, okay? So yeah, that's all for today. I'm wishing you all beautiful days ahead. I'm wishing you contentment. Be content with your life as you work towards that which you need, as you dedicate it to God. Tell him what you need, guys, and he has an overflow of everything, and he shall provide. Yeah. So thank you for listening, and I hope this episode bless you. I'm sorry for my voice. I'm not sorry, but it is what it is, guys, right? That's what I have now, and it's gonna heal, inshallah. And yeah, enjoy your days ahead and stay grateful, stay content, no comparing. Don't lose yourself comparing your life with that of others. Okay, you're enough, you're beautiful, you're everything that you need to be. So yeah, thank you guys, and take care and stay blessed. All right, thank you.